Hey everybody, in this video tutorial I'm gonna show you how to check your OpenAI/ChatGPT API rate limits in your OpenAI account. Right, so if you want to check out your rate limits that are set for your OpenAI API account, all you have to do is of course open up platform.openai.com. So this is the website where you have created your OpenAI or ChatGPT API keys. And here's where you also can check out your OpenAI API rate limits. So if you want to check out your rate limits for all ChatGPT and OpenAI API models, then all you have to do is click on your account name, then select Manage Account, and click on Rate Limits. And as you can see, here is the rate limits for all OpenAI API models. So you can read here, OpenAI enforces rate limits on the requests you can make to the API. This way, OpenAI can enforce that you do not overload their API servers. So these are the rate limits you have to keep in mind. So there are two kinds of rate limits. The first one is the request per minute rate limit, which you can see in this column, RPM. And there's also a tokens per minute limit, which you can see here. So the API you will be most interested in terms of rate limits is the ChatGPT API, which is the chat model here. So GPT 3.5 Turbo, which is for me 3,500 requests per minute and more than 90,000 tokens per minute. In most cases, if you are using for your own business, it's not going to be a problem. And you can also apply for rate limit increases. So if we click on rate limits documentation here, you can come to this section and first you can read more about why OpenAI API has rate limits. So they help protection against abuse and misuse of the API. Everyone has fair access to the API and so on and so forth. But if you want to increase your rate limits for the OpenAI API, click on this rate limit increase request form. And here's where you're going to be able to submit a rate limit increase request. And then hopefully OpenAI will give you the requested rate limit increase. But all in all, this is how to check your OpenAI/ChatGPT API request rate limits.